In a revelation that has sent shockwaves throughout both the music industry and South Korea's economic sectors, it has been estimated that a single full-group BTS concert following SUGA's military discharge could generate an economic impact of up to 1.2 trillion KRW. This staggering figure not only highlights the unparalleled influence of BTS on the global stage, but also reinforces the group's irreplaceable role in driving cultural tourism and international revenue into South Korea. As the countdown begins for the day when all 7 BTS members reunite on stage once again, including Jin, J-Hope, and SUGA, who are in active or recent military service, the nation's attention is being drawn to the immense financial ripple effect one performance could create. From domestic tourism to merchandise sales and beyond, the potential of BTS as a national cultural asset is more powerful than ever before. The power of 7, a moment in the making. The significance of a full BTS concert lies not just in the performance itself, but in what it represents, a historic moment when all 7 members perform together again, post-military service. With SUGA expected to be the 3rd member to complete his duties by early 2025, fans, analysts, and even government officials are eyeing the post-discharge period as an era of explosive potential. Industry observers estimate that just one full BTS concert could create an economic boom equivalent to 1.2 trillion KRW, accounting for ticket sales, travel-related spending, accommodations, local commerce, exports, and online streaming impact. With the group's unparalleled global fan base, known as ARMY, spanning continents and age groups, the sheer demand for a single reunion show is expected to surpass any previous K-pop or even international music event in modern history. An economic tsunami beyond the stage. To grasp the extent of BTS influence, one must understand how their presence ripples beyond music. A single concert would draw in hundreds of thousands of international visitors. Hotels in Seoul and nearby regions could see full occupancy rates for weeks. Local restaurants, transport services, cultural attractions, and shopping districts are expected to report record sales. Even airlines are preparing for what they internally refer to as a BTS travel wave. Flights to South Korea from the US, Japan, Southeast Asia, and Europe would likely be fully booked around the event period, with premium prices reflecting the surge in demand. Additionally, domestic industries such as cosmetics, fashion, and consumer electronics, often associated with BTS endorsements, are expected to receive a noticeable uptick in interest and sales. Every member of the group has been a brand ambassador at some point, and their global reach makes their post-concert media appearances crucial for consumer behavior. The return of cultural tourism. South Korea has long leaned on its cultural exports to boost its economy. Dubbed the Korean Wave, or Hallyu, BTS has been the uncontested leader in globalizing Korean pop culture. During the pandemic and the group's hiatus due to military service obligations, cultural tourism dipped. However, the anticipation of a full BTS concert could act as the ultimate revival. Tourism boards and local businesses are already drafting proposals to launch BTS-themed travel packages, pop-up stores, art exhibits, and fan festivals across key cities. From themed cafes to temporary fan zones in Seoul, Busan, and Incheon, the infrastructure being considered is indicative of a national-level mobilization. Analysts believe that over 800,000 international visitors could enter Korea within the 2-week period surrounding a potential full-group concert. These visitors are expected to spend significantly more than the average tourist due to merchandise purchases, BTS-themed experiences, and longer stays. Merchandise and streaming goldmine. Merchandise related to BTS has historically sold out within minutes. A post-discharge concert would likely see limited edition items such as apparel, accessories, digital collectibles, and signed memorabilia. Fans worldwide are known to camp overnight for BTS merchandise, and this occasion will be no different, perhaps even more intense. Online streaming and digital access to the concert could also bring in hundreds of billions of KRW. With not every fan able to attend in person, the virtual ticketing platform is expected to explode in demand. Pay-per-view revenues, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, and real-time interactions are being planned as part of the experience, setting a new benchmark for hybrid concerts. BTS has pioneered online concert culture, with previous events generating tens of millions of dollars in digital attendance. A full reunion will almost certainly surpass previous records. The emotional and cultural weight. Beyond the economic figures lies something even more compelling: the emotional gravity of the reunion. BTS' absence as a complete unit has been deeply felt by fans. Each member's enlistment was marked by messages of hope and promise to return. Now, as the moment draws near, fans worldwide are planning celebratory projects, social media campaigns, and charitable initiatives to mark the occasion. BTS lyrics have often dealt with themes of self-love, societal pressure, and mental health. A reunion concert will not just be a performance. It will be a cultural and emotional catharsis, allowing fans and members alike to celebrate resilience, growth, and the unbreakable bond they've nurtured over more than a decade. This emotional impact is also expected to translate into increased fan loyalty and consumer activity. Emotional events lead to stronger engagement, which in the case of BTS means more streams, purchases, and social media virality. Governmental and institutional involvement. Recognizing BTS' vital role in Korea's global image, economic institutions, and even government agencies are quietly preparing to support this potential event. From security to immigration policies, there is a holistic effort to ensure that when BTS returns, Korea will be ready to receive the world. Temporary visas for concert attendees, expanded airport services, and even BTS-themed public transportation routes are being considered. Just as the Olympics or World Cup demands infrastructural planning, so too does a BTS comeback concert. Comparing with global giants. When comparing BTS' economic impact to other global entertainment giants, very few come close. BTS is often likened to the Beatles in cultural influence, but when it comes to real-time financial impact, they might surpass even the biggest acts in history. Global superstars like Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, and Coldplay have drawn massive revenues through touring. However, BTS' combination of live performance, streaming domination, and merchandise supremacy creates a hybrid model of income that few can replicate. Add to that the fact that BTS is not just a band but a brand, one deeply tied to Korean identity, and the potential for economic impact skyrockets. What this means for BTS' future. A concert of this scale will serve as both a celebration and a launchpad. Once BTS regroups on stage, fans anticipate a new album, world tour, and potentially a new phase in the group's career. Whether they choose to promote as a group or focus on solo and unit projects, the synergy of their reunion will act as a multiplier for every future endeavor. Music platforms are expected to crash with BTS releases. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Korean platforms like Melon and Genie are likely to see record-breaking numbers once a new group release drops. The date everyone is waiting for. While no official date has been announced, SUGA's expected discharge in 2025 completes the group's return from mandatory military service. Industry insiders speculate that late 2025 or early 2026 would be the most viable time for the concert, potentially aligning with BTS anniversary dates for maximum sentimental and strategic impact. Venues like Seoul Olympic Stadium, Busan Asiad Main Stadium, and even international destinations like Tokyo Dome or Los Angeles' SoFi Stadium are being considered, though a Korean location is the top preference. The legacy continues. From their humble debut in 2013 to becoming the world's most influential boy band, BTS has already rewritten the rules of pop music. Now, they stand on the brink of yet another historic achievement. With the potential to generate 1.2 trillion KRW from just one concert, BTS is not just returning. They are poised to redefine what is possible for music, economics, and culture. The world is watching. Army is waiting. and South Korea is preparing. When the seven stars align again on one stage, history will be made, both emotionally and economically.